because this is not like the kind of job for you to even start this is something that's very unique.
Yeah.
Like when you're in school, what was your dream job? Let's go with that.
So at
Look
first
at
I
it
wanted
like-
to be a lawyer. So I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I wanted to be a designer after that. And then after that, I wanted to just go into charity work.
Really?
But I've always known I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Like I started my own stuff when I was... My first business was a daycare center. I was 18.
At 18, you had started a daycare center?
Yeah, without my mom's consent in her own house. So...
what? You're doing it in her house?
So when she would leave, I actually had an entire document of my mom saying it's okay, she can do this. I had at least 5 babies in there. Of course, she killed that dream the minute she found out what I was doing, and then
she was like, "Can't be doing this, and I don't even know about it."
Yeah, so
didn't even tell me you're making money. You're still maybe asking for pocket money.
No, I wasn't.
You were not?
Yeah, I was getting my own money, so. And I kind of come from a strict upbringing.
How strict?
Very strict. My parents are Seventh-day Adventists, so.
Okay. Now, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Just picture that. So I've generally been trying to break boundaries and just have my own thing going.
Something different.
Yeah.
So I'm sure even for them, they were like, our daughter has to be doing.
I was the black sheep. They had a lot of work. With me, because I always did whatever I wanted. If an idea came into my head, I would, of course I would ask,
but if you don't give me permission and I think it's right, I'll just still go on and do it.
So I'm so sorry, Mom, sorry, Dad, but
how are they feeling now?
Of course I'm grown up, so they're happy.
Oh no, they're guessing.
They're proud because
right?
They've realized everything I've been doing. I've told you I started with a daycare. After that, I started. My friend and I started something where we would buy used bags, second-hand bags, and then just do beadwork on it. And then we'd buy these bags for 50 shillings and sell them for 500. So we're basically ripping people off.
It's not ripping people off, but because you're giving them something different.
Yeah.
Plus, because they couldn't go and find those bags anyway.
So I wanted to be so many things.
Yeah.
But one thing I knew I wanted to do is to become an entrepreneur. I've never. My previous employment, I've always left work to start something 3 times.
Yeah. Have you ever been fired?
No.
Never?
I always give 100%. You never even know if I hate the job.
I've been fired so many times, by the way.
Yes. So basically one thing I know, I always wanted to do my own thing.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be running a business that involves laundry or anything like that. But I've always started businesses that goes with what I'm going through in my current, like for Kisafi.
Yeah. What were you going through?
I had this mamanguo that I was attached to. Her name was Mary.
There we go.
So she was a single mother of 2.
Yeah.
And I remember she was like, oh, just give me 1 week. I need to go to Shago and sort a few things, then I'll be right back. I was like, oh,
do you know what that means, eh?
1 week was 2 weeks. And then I had to start looking. So I remember she came back after like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And she told me, she was like, is it kwapi mango? I removed my clothes. Then she was like, easy mango is 2 weeks. Have you been calling someone else? You know, it's like you're in a relationship. So she was so pissed. She was so mad. And she literally left my clothes there outside. And she came back in the evening, did the laundry. And since she was in a mood, she hung it outside. And then most of them fell off. And some caught color.
Now you see.
And I remember thinking, you know what, I'll just start my own laundry place. And at that time, I was thinking machine wash.
Yeah.
Then we met with my friends.
Yeah.
And they were currently holidaying in Nairobi. And I started sharing my thoughts. And they're like, oh, we're also having the same problem. We can't, the laundrettes around here are so pricey. Yeah, so at that time I remember it was the cheapest one you could find was about 300 shillings per kg. Like 1 kg is 300 bob. You can imagine if you have 10 kg.
And I'm thinking like Yeah, for like, okay, for ladies, maybe, you know, if you're having dresses to light tops, it can be any. But for guys, it's jackets, hoodies, jeans.
And then you add bedding.
Who's going to pay for that? Are we going to drink or are we going to wash clothes?
So I remember telling them, you know what, maybe I should just start something
that.
And at that time I was winding up. I had a fashion line that I was just winding up.
So you okay, one of the other, because she's very fashionable. When I met you, I thought you were like, you have to be like some fashion designer or something. Because I remember you telling me about, I run this business. What?
Like fashion.
She must be lying. She must be lying.
I had a clothing line for about 2 years. And I was like, you know what, I'm done with this chapter. I need to do something else. And
it wasn't fulfilling or profitable or what?
I think it takes a lot to break the barrier when it comes to fashion. And if you're doing it because of passion, you have to do it because of passion. You can't do it as also a source of livelihood. It takes time to build a brand. So
maybe have something on the side as you before it picks up.
And it was very difficult because at first I was running it while working. Then I quit my job to just fully immerse myself in it. And it wasn't very rewarding. And every time I would present something, someone would try to change it, and I didn't like that. So I was like, you know what, let me figure out something else. And I actually found work around that time. The day I had a meeting with my friends, I had just gotten an offer in a different company in Westlands. And the following day was to start. So when I... first day at work, and I quit.
Wait, first day, why?
Yeah, you know, when your friends pump you up, you know, you can do this. You don't even bother going back. I've
never quit anything in one day, especially like a job.
I quit
one day.
3 times.
What? So, but was it that bad or?
No, it wasn't bad at all. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Oh, because like you got there and then you're like, this is not for me.
I was like, you know what? Let me just one more time. And my dad, I had saved up some money. And when I told my dad about it, he was like, I'll top you up on that.
Really?
Yeah. So he topped me up, and my business partner, one of my friends was like, I'll join you in this. And that's how the idea came up. So I remember thinking, I don't want to leave the Mamangus behind, because I was, you know, Mary's story was very unique.
Yeah.
She was in an abusive relationship. And then she had
Mary
to leave.
Is your
No, the mamangu I used to have, yeah. So, and when I used to go to these other mamas, they would open up about their situations. Most of them were in abusive relationships, or single mothers, or women living with HIV/AIDS. Like, there's some really sad stories out there. And I didn't want to start a business and
just
take away from them. So that's when I'm like, you know what, let's introduce hand wash. So that instead of them going to sit out there, we'd have an office where they'd report every morning. We'd do basic training on how to use Google Maps. You see, if they need to go to a client's house, they need to be able to know how to get there without asking.
You know, when you're telling me about this, I couldn't even just comprehend it in my mind, because I was like, there's no way possible that this is happening in Kenya. But you had already been doing it for like how long? By the time we met this year.
Yeah. No, I think we met last year.
We met last year?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We met last year. We've been doing it since July 2016.
July 2016.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we've been at it for quite some time. And when we started the business, I thought it was going to be easy, honestly.
Yeah.
But this is the most of all the businesses I've started. This is the most
hardest.
Challenging. It's the most difficult I've been through.
And most rewarding, perhaps?
Most rewarding.
Hey,
I wouldn't change anything.
There you go.
I wouldn't change anything. It's sometimes we have bad days, and you feel like you're going to give up.
Yeah.
And then something random, like let's say a client calls and says, I'm so happy, you know, I just had a baby the other day, and my nanny quit. And it's just small little changes.
Things that...
Or a mama comes and says, oh, you know, my kid is now going to high school. Thanks to you guys. Nimeingia sako. I've saved
She can save money. She can take a loan.
Yeah. So it's just the little things.
Yeah, you're making an impact on people's lives.
Yeah.
Making sure they get like constant cash flow in their pockets, and
And educating them, just enlightening them about technology. Yeah. And how, and they're very proud to tell people the kind of jobs they're doing. They're
Yeah, because it's different.
They even show the client, you place your order.
Wow. Okay. And now speaking about the app, I know you have an app for Android.
Yeah.
So what about us, Apple people? What are we supposed to do?
It's coming. We actually pulled the app off Play Store. We're just doing a bit some changes on it. We're making it better.
Yeah.
And of course, we are adding a lot of services on it, because when we started, we basically just had laundry and home cleaning, but now we have fumigation, we have landscaping, we have electrical work. So we are making several changes.
Giant. Okay.
Good things next year.
I mean, okay. So so far, let's say when you started off, how many like employees did you have? Like in general, how many did you have? Because you're like, have I touched it? Like, have I just
no?
Like,
I had to.
You had two.
And I was cleaning with them. That's how
Really?
bad it.
No. But that means you're hands-on, and you don't want your business to fail.
Yeah.
Because we've already like set up like everything, and then you're like, I really don't want this to fail. So you actually got your hands on.
I had there were 5 at first, and then in fact the first home cleaning.
Yeah.
There's a client who actually, I think, thinks I was a supervisor or something. I had to accompany the it was very difficult, because I had 5. 3 of them quit on the same day because it was just so much work.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I stayed with 2 that were really slow, so I had to go in and do the ironing and
the ironing concept. That's what makes laundry special.
So
yes.
Unfortunately, my employees can't give me an excuse of I can't do it, because I've done it.
You've done it, and you know what it takes.
I've done night shifts with the night shift people.
You did.
Yeah. So you have to get your hands dirty before. When we were starting, things were not stable, and I had to go in, do the dirty work with these guys. But at the moment, we have over 150 mamangos on the platform.
Listen to that.
Yes.
Over 150.
We have over 150 and counting.
That's
because we
insane.
recruit twice a week.
That's insane.
Yeah, and we are from next year we have special plans coming to empower them even more. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Okay. No, make sure you remember that. That you can tell me towards the end, because I'll ask you about like future projections and stuff.
But we have so many. So 150 mamangos.
Over 150 is insane. I can't even get an intern to do my work. Imagine.
There are many, and these are all vetted.
Yeah.
And then we still have other partners. We have the sofa partners. We have about 7 of them right now. The sofa and carpet cleaning folks.
Okay, yeah.
We still have fumigation. We have 6 fumigation partners. So if I want to tell you how many people I have, we have a huge team.
So probably over 200, if I'm not wrong.
Oh yeah, over 200.
Okay, where else?